Yes, April is here. The snow has melted and it's caused an absolute thick fog here in Starbuck, Minnesota. It's 50 degrees. Guys, we took some liberties in making a bunch of cool flyers. And we handed them out to basically everybody in the city. We spent days and days and days passing out flyers. And we also, man, it is a thick fog today. Look at this. This is amazing. I don't remember ever seeing anything this foggy in Ohio. But once again, we didn't always have that much snow. So what I need to do is we need to hook up our trailer here. We do have a couple jobs. So we are charging $250. Is a subscription-based service for each month to mow the lawns. And if you guys mow your lawns, you know that's usually about once a week, but we're doing it by the month. So they're gonna get about 4 mowings per month if the grass stays nice and tall. All right, there we go. And we got a couple projects, or a couple jobs to do. And we also submitted a proposal for the city. And it was hard to come up with a fair price. And I don't mean fair as in nobody comes away with, from it happy. It's a fair as in there's so much here that we could do. That do we bill it by the hour or do we just bill it by the job? And basically, we're going to charge them. It is so foggy. It's so foggy. Let's turn our lights on. Can we see where we're going? No. All right. All right, let's just drive really slow. I know that the exit is up here a little bit. We might go up here and get breakfast and then wait till the fog kind of settles before we go out and do our job. But yeah, we're going to bill it by the job, and we'll just... I gave them a whole list of the properties that they were looking at maybe having us maintain. And each one of them has a price, so we'll just bill it as we go. But most of them are anywhere between $500 and $1,000 for the properties, and that's per month if we get that far. All right, I think I'm good here. I don't think I'm sticking out into the highway or anything. I don't want to stop traffic. Let's go. Yep, we're stopping traffic with that one. School's about to let out, so... Or actually, school's about ready to start, so I don't want to block the buses. Is that better? I think that'll be okay. All right, let's go in for some breakfast, and we'll wait till the sun burns off some of this fog, and we'll go ahead and get started. That was an interesting conversation I had in there. So I found out that there are a couple properties here in town that they're really trying to get some investment to put into the town. So one of them is over beside the baseball stadium. And actually, there's 2 over by the baseball stadium, and then there's 2 to the very north, and then there's a couple here that are in town that I didn't see because of the snow, believe it or not. But one is it's an old abandoned hotel that only had like 3 or 4 rooms in it. And they're wanting somebody to actually demolish this. So I did want to go and check that. We don't have any equipment to do any type of demolishing or any type of stuff like that. But, anything is worth looking into if we want to try to make money. But this is the building right here. And they want to demolish this building. And they want to split these 2 parcels into 2. And then they want some investment put into them. Meaning they want some businesses to move in. And so we might help out with that. But one of our first jobs is way down here at the end of the road. And then we go up into the other neighborhood. And then that's where we're going to start doing some of the houses up here. It's pretty much the 3 houses that are on this street. And once we get those all done, that'll be another $750 in our bank account. All right, just want to make sure we don't hit anybody. But yeah, it's the 3 houses on this street over here. So I am going to actually park here. It's these 3 in front of us. And we're going to go ahead and unload right here. Hopefully this is good. I don't see anybody that's worried about anything. All right. All right. I just want to go over here and see, make sure there's nothing in the lawns. You know, a lot of times people leave their hoses out. I don't see anything in their lawns. The houses here are fairly old. I mean, they're probably built in the early 60s, maybe even mid 60s to 70s, but they don't have very much going on here. And like I said, this isn't a very wealthy area, but we can surely make it look nice, right? So there's only 2 houses on the street. Where's the other house that we were going to do? Oh, it must have been this long one. It's probably this long one. I got to check the addresses, but I'm pretty sure it's this house on the corner. This blue house, and I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one, because this is in between 2 roads. This is a awfully long house. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get these houses mowed, and then we're going to go check out these properties that they actually want some investment done into that are over near the... Let's raise that up there, and then we need to open our trailer here. Let's put it down right there. Cool. Let's go and get our tractor out. All right. Let's get started. Whoa. It's got a nice turning radius on it. This is the new one. Remember, we came in here with a John Deere, and then we ended up trading. So this is brand new. This thing, it hasn't even cut a blade of grass. It's still shiny on the blades. I thought it was kind of cool that they've decorated for, you know, it is April. Didn't even think about it. It is, it's Easter time. Yeah, we got those 2 jobs done. So there's an easy $500. This house here, I don't even know if someone lives here. It looks abandoned. But there is a car in the driveway, but it just looks abandoned. And they got grass all over the place down here. So we might have to get out the weed whacker here and help them out here. They got weeds all over their sidewalk. They didn't maintain this very well. So we'll have to help them out on that. I probably won't charge them for it though. We'll just help them out. I just need to get the perimeter done. Alright, so those 3 houses are done, but guess what? Everybody saw that I was out mowing lawns, and they started calling. So there's $750 in our bank. We're going to go ahead and add $750 into our account. Just like that. I got called by the people that are down the street here. And then the neighbor, when I was doing this house right there, wants us to do their house. So I got this house and this house and that house to do. So we're just going to keep doing them. But yeah, look how nice our mower. I mean, you get that nice sharp blade on that lawnmower, and it makes these houses look wonderful. But now everybody else has got tall grass and they're calling. So let's go ahead and keep doing our work. There is a forecast for rain. It is starting to get dark over in the horizon, so I'm kind of worried. We do get a little bit of fog that's rolling in again, so I'm not quite sure what's going on there. But I think we got enough gas. I think we're good on gas. And yeah, we're good on gas. So let's just keep going. All right. This lawn took us a while, but that's why we're going to charge more. So I think I got this one right. This one's going to be the 350 one. This one's a lot bigger than the next door neighbor. So this one will be the 350 one. And then we'll have the neighbor here that's 300 because it's also a very large property. But that one right there took me a while. And a lot of gas. So we got one more to do. This will put $650 more in our bank. And then I'm going to go take a lunch break. Right up to the little ice cream shop. Unless there's another one here in town. But I didn't see one. But, you know. Oh, I got to move my truck. Alright, well, let's move our truck real quick. Alright, we finished lunch. I got a couple more places mowed. Inside of my car is getting really dirty, by the way. You can see all the dirt on my dash. But it's hailing. It's literally hailing right now. The temperature is rising. We started getting some fog over by the gas station. But yeah, it started hailing. But we went ahead and got the house down there done. And then, as you guys know, we did this house on the corner. And then the neighbor behind us decided to text us and ask if we could do their house. So we got their house, that house. We did this house here, this house behind me, and then the corner property over there. So we pretty much got this entire corner, except for the two far houses on the end of this street. We still have a couple houses on this street that haven't contacted us yet, but yeah, we did get those. The two on the back side there, I did charge $300 a piece on those as well. They have, I'm sorry, not the back house. The back house and this house. This house here has this side property that doesn't have a house on it. But we went in and mowed their house. So they got $300. They got $300 on theirs. And then that guy right there is the $250. And then the guy back there is $250. So we'll get the money here in a minute. But I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. I'm going to sit here in the truck for a minute until this hail decides to stop. And then hopefully, it's only 2:30 in the afternoon. Hopefully we got some time. I need to run to the bank. I want to see, you know, what we can do now that we have some money coming in. I can actually show, you know, what our income is going to be approximately for our business, and you know, show that we're going to have contracts with wintertime stuff with the city, and maybe some summertime stuff here as well. Hopefully the city, their board meeting is in April or in May. I'm sorry, in May. So we'll know whether or not we're going to be able to get some city work done as well. But this hail is amazing. It's just, you can see it's starting to pile up here in the street. It's not big enough to destroy my truck, which is a good thing. But yeah, so we'll just wait this out. Well, this is one hell of a storm. It's currently 10 o'clock at night. And it's been hailing off and on this entire time. I just got some groceries here at the farmer's market. So we're going to head back home. I already talked to the bank teller. And they said just come up in the morning. And I'll be the first one in. And we'll get our finances set in order. And then see what we're going to be available. Or what's going to be available for us. Hopefully we get some good deals. I don't know. It's rough when you're, you know, you've moved to a new area. And you don't really have a lot of paperwork to prove what you've made or what you're going to make. Your anticipated income. It's always tricky to get a bank loan, so we'll go ahead and sleep tonight and then go to the bank in the morning and then see what we can get. But hopefully, I want to try to get, you know, if we can, I'd like to get one of those properties. Now, it really doesn't matter to me. I'd prefer the one with the free utilities so that we don't have to run utilities. I'm going to park right here and walk down there, and then I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. It is the 1st of May. Totally forgot that it was the next month. But the bank opened up super early this morning, so we can go in and find out what we can do with the lot. We're still looking at the lot that's basically down the street here. It's the second lot down there, lot 28. We're gonna go in there and see what we can get. All right, here's our line of credit. So we can get credit limit 6% monthly payment. We gotta apply for the credit line first, right? So we can get a maximum line of credit of $33,000 because we really don't have any money to show for it, and that's going to be the issue, right? So unfortunately, I knew that this was probably going to be what's going to happen. 6% payment, 10 years. So we really don't have anything. I don't know if there's a way to let's go in here and, you know, we could go for it and then tell them what we want. But, you know, we're going to be, man, it's, what I'd like to have is about 200,000, right? So that would make a monthly payment of $22,000. And I might have put too many zeros there. I might have put too many zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we put too many zeros. Okay, that was 2 million. All right, there we go. So it'd be $2,200 a month. That's fine. We could do that. We could get a credit line of So this is an unsecured credit line. So if we do unsecured, it's a little bit trickier for us. But that does give us $2,200 payment a month. That would allow us to buy the land and get the land developed. It looks like our contract with the city is going to be pretty substantial. It really is. And I don't have the machinery right now to do what they're wanting us to do. I'm okay with taking the risk on this loan. We'll pay it off, and then we'll make sure that we get into a more secured line of credit. But I think that we'll be able to go ahead and do this. So let's go ahead and do this. We have $200,000 line of credit right now that we can use. And we can come in here and withdraw that money at any time. And now we can just, if we wanted to, we can go ahead and get this. We can go ahead and get this property. So let's go ahead and get in our truck. I need to wash my truck, really. And now we should be able to go in here and then go to our property and then pick the property that we want. And then we can go ahead and buy it. So let's go to the, we're on the wrong thing here. There we go. We want number 28. We want to go ahead and buy this. We should have enough money. What do we do to get the money out? Let me go talk to the lady real quick. Oh yeah, so we just draw out the funds. All right, so we just need to draw out the funds right now. So let's see, how much is it for the property? I want this property here. So this property is $99,336. Let's just take $99,400 out. That way we're not overextending ourselves, right? Draw funds 99.4. There we go, and we'll draw out those funds. So we still have a line of credit. We still have a line of credit that we can use. Our monthly payments. Now, this monthly payment will change depending on what our balance is, right? We still have a $100,000 line of credit, which is good. This is what I wanted. I just wanted to make sure that we had some money. We gotta get some infrastructure in for what we want to do. And then I'm looking at maybe possibly putting a shed on the property, which is going to cost us about $20,000 to $30,000 for the shed. And then I'd also like to get maybe some another tractor or something that we can use that might have a little bit bigger deck on it, because just so you guys know, when we do the city, basically we're doing everything that's up against the sidewalk. So the city owns what they call an easement. An easement goes from pretty much the center of the street to about 10 feet in. And it's a utility easement, and that's where they put all the utilities underground. And that's the part that we're mowing. Now, anything inside that is the property owners. So anything like that for anybody, like these businesses here, they got to pay for that separate. The city does own this museum right here for this train, so we will be doing this part here. We will be doing the entire baseball field, which is great. And then anywhere else that you see that's against the sidewalks, we'll be doing the lawn mowing for. But we're still working out some prices on that. But yeah, let's go ahead and go down. Let's go ahead and meet down there at the property. And let's go ahead and get it. So I talked to the realtor, and they said they went and put a for sale sign up here so that everybody knows that this property is for sale. It's going to be kind of hard for us to, there's the sign right there, and it is sold. So they put a sold sign on there for us, which is cool. So this is our property right here. It basically goes, if you follow this street, this is the property corner, right? So the property corner comes in right here. this is a common egress over here. So we'll basically bring our drive in from here and then into our property. So we own all this property here, including the electrical box, which is cool. And then there is a little bit of a farm up here. I don't think we'll be using the farm for its purposes, but we definitely have a really good land here. But this is where we're going to be planting our trees. So this is where our landscape business is going to start. So let's start right here. And we do have this back access road that I might clean up ourselves that goes out into the main street. So this goes on back. There's some more farmland back there. There's a lot of grass that needs mowed back there. There's a bunch of grass fields. So I might try to find out who owns that land back there. Maybe we can get some grass cutting, some bigger grass cutting contracts. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this. I'm pretty excited about this. Let's go ahead and get this land. Let's go into here, buy lot 28. There we go. And then here, I just want to move over real quick. Just want to verify. You know what? It looks like we actually own all the way to the end of the tree line. So I was told that the street was where the property line is, but it actually goes to the other side of the tree line, which is fantastic. Which means we could almost we could bring a road all the way through here and connect these two here, which would be good for us. Let's go ahead and buy this. There we go. There we go. So it's our land. So we do own everything from basically the backside of my truck all the way across. And what I might actually do is get a fence put up. So we basically own from here all the way through. So the standing at the back of the truck looking down the line there. We might go ahead and get a fence put up here. And then this is going to be our new property. So we got our first property. It's fantastic. Also, in the month of May is the city hearing. So we'll find out whether or not we get our contract. I'm hoping that we do. It sounds like we're in good hands with the mayor after we've done some pretty good stuff for her. And then the other thing that we're going to be looking into, which is outside of my field of knowledge, but they don't really have anybody here that's going to want to take on this project. But as we mentioned, there's this old hotel down here that they want to demo, and I told them that I knew a little bit about demolition. And when I said demolition, I only know a little bit. I don't know anything about demolishing big buildings, but I told them that I will give them a quote to demolish this building, and then they actually want to split this into 2 properties. So hopefully we can put a bid in to build, which is more in my avenue of building stuff. So yeah, that'll be fun. But yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and get this landscape. Got to make a few phone calls. Got to find out who does fences in the town and who does. We got to get a curb cut put in for the new driveway, and then I need to get a bunch of gravel put in. But it sounds like the month of May is going to be pretty busy.